Hello everybody, this is an astrological forecast for Taurus for October of 2013. This also applies if you have a Taurus ascendant. So my dear Taurians, on the 5th of October we have a new moon in your 6th house. It's a new moon in Libra and it's joining the sun there in this 6th house. So this is new beginnings as far as your work is concerned. It's shining a light. The sun is there for 3 weeks of the month, but the new moon bringing you an opportunity maybe for thinking about a new move in your work. It's also a very good time for maybe thinking about what you can do to help others, to serve. This 6th house is all about helping others in some way. It's also a wonderful time for new beginnings as far as your physical health is concerned. What can you do physically? Maybe cut down on some of the sugar, just whatever it is that you can do. Turning over a new leaf, that's what a new moon often enables you to do, and you're going to be able to do it, Taurus, in your house of health and well-being. And also it could be a new moon affecting your relationships at work. The people with whom you work or interact with, could be new opportunities maybe for talking about something, bringing something into the open and clearing the air. Or it could be a clean sweep and saying, I've had enough of where I'm working, I now need to look at my new and different options. For the first week of the month, all month we've got a lot going on in your relationships, Taurus. You've got Saturn in that house. It's going to be there for a while yet. So there's a lot of learning experiences for you to go through as far as relationships are concerned. A lot of lessons so that you can have more balance in your relationships, so that you can enjoy the people that you're with. And also there may be some endings, some completions where somebody who has served a purpose in your life, you've learned that lesson and now it's time to move on. But Venus is in that seventh house for the first week of the month, so this is still a nice week to enjoy meeting somebody new. It can bring a new romantic partner. Maybe you're already in a relationship. The energy of Saturn can make this relationship more committed, more permanent. What Saturn in the 7th house tends to do is either make you work through these lessons and the relationships that you're in become stronger as a result, or you find that, no, I'm through this now and I need to move on, I need new horizons. But Venus here could bring some hope, some new possibilities as far as your relationships are concerned. On the 8th of the month, this Venus goes into your 8th house. And this is a very good time for anything deeply intimate, sharing anything. Your sex life could take off during this time. It's also a wonderful time for somebody maybe to help you out financially, or an organization or a grant or a scholarship or something could well come through. Or it's also a good time for applying for something like that if that's what you're looking for. For the first couple of weeks of the month, we've got Mars in your 4th house. This is all about doing things in the home. Cleaning, clearing, renovating, repairing, getting things done. It can also be a good time for sorting something out with the family, taking action on something. You may also feel quite restless, wanting to move around, wanting to do something different. On the 15th of the month, this Mars goes into your house of pleasure, Taurus. Taurus, time to enjoy, time to have fun, time to focus on the things that give you pleasure and to do them. Mars is all about doing. It might mean that you want to go to a spa for a day. It might mean that you want to play some physical sports. You might want to play with children or bring out the child in you. It's also a good time for promoting a new business or a new business idea, or anything that involves creative energy. Good time to do something. Mars is all about doing and putting action into it. And if you want a romance and you want love in your life, take action for the last couple of weeks of the month when Mars is really supporting you. On the 18th 18th of October, we have a full moon, which is opposite this new moon that we had on the 5th. We have this full moon lunar eclipse. So it's a very, very powerful full moon falling in your 12th house. We've also got Uranus going on here as well. So what this is going to do is it's going to power up everything connected with the things that you've been avoiding looking at. So maybe you've got destructive behavior patterns. Maybe you keep going round and round. Taurus, you are a fixed sign. You tend to want to let's just get through it rather than maybe just, there's might be another way. So this is about looking deeply inside, bringing out issues that maybe you've swept under the carpet. Time to look at them, time to deal with them. You also may find yourself very sensitive to what's going on around you and also in the world right now. You may be picking up on undercurrents, especially with the Uranus there, of things that are going on where you feel as though you're ahead in your thinking. What you're seeing is not coming out in the media, for example. And it may be that you decide, I think I'm going to talk about this, I think I'm going to blog about it. But you will be sensitive to things, and you'll be seeing and able to see things before they happen. It's going to bring out your psychic abilities, your intuitive abilities. So this is a very powerful time for you as well, Taurus. We've got, as I said, a lot going on in this 7th house of relationship, and on the 21st of October, Mercury going retrograde in that house, and on the 23rd, the Sun coming into this 7th house of relationship. You've got a lot going on in relationships. You're going to have to look at what do I want? Am I getting what I need in my relationships? You may be in need of some serious talking. Mercury there. It's about discussing things. It's about getting things into the open so that they can be healed, they can be changed. You may also need to really listen to another person's point of view. Not just dig your heels in, but really listen to where they're coming from to see if you can find some common ground. The Sun there is going to shine a light on relationships. It may be, as I say, that a relationship that's been maybe casual could become more serious. The Mercury retrograde is going to be a wonderful time for re-examining relationships, re-examining how you are, not taking things for granted. Maybe you haven't been appreciating somebody in your life enough, or the other way around, they haven't been appreciating you enough. Try to get any important contracts signed before Mercury retrograde. Remember to back up your hard drive, and do remember that there could just be misunderstandings between you and other people. So try to put things in writing as well. Anything that's verbal, try to follow it up with something in writing so that there aren't miscommunications afterwards, because Mercury is retrograde until the 10th of November. So there you have it, my dear Taurians. We've got focusing on your health, your well-being, your mental health, what you're picking up on, your intuition, your relationships, yourself, how you're feeling about yourself within those relationships. So it's a powerful month ahead for you. And I thank those of you for subscribing, for commenting, for sharing, for coming for readings. I'm always delighted to hear from you. Have a great month. Bye for now.